Agreed.
Komorikiri versus Raito, sponsored by Candee. I like that. Of course, 2G's Komorikiri.
So Duck Hunt Dog is a interesting character, to say the least. He's playing mad aggressive.
Unfinished character.
Unfinished.
I like to say. They forgot.
Why do you think he's unfinished?
They forgot to give this character KO attacks. They said, well, we gave him the can, he KO'd the can. We'll finish the rest later. They actually never finished. Never went back. So he can kill with the can eventually. But aside from that, dude, what are you going to... I mean, up air, maybe, you know?
Maybe.
Sometimes the spike works. I'm not sure if the hitbox is always active.
But Raito will find a way.
He'll find a way. No, he's an amazing Duck Hunt Dog player, but, dude, if anybody's handicapping himself, I think it's going to be Raito.
I mean, that's just Japanese players in a nutshell. They are character purists. They play with pride. And there's something, you know, cool about that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. There's always going to be that character specialist, which there has to be the best Duck Hunt Dog player, no matter what.
Right, there has to be. And thank God he's good. Okay, now I see him, you know, getting off stage. This is where Duck Hunt kind of like suffers when he commits to his up special, because you can't cancel the up special. You have to go a set distance with it. So Raito has come up with a way to just throw out the can and like cover his special up specials every single time.
On top of that, I think this is another one of those characters, very much like Shulk, where they're very hard to play, and they're also just not that good. So you're struggling. You're struggling a lot for not really much reward. So there's a lot of things you gotta do. Well, you're pretty much playing the can. You're playing the game, and you're also playing the can with the B button. You know?
Yeah. And Komo's just having a heyday with these forward airs. He's already got limit again. He catches him landing right in front of him, connects that cross slash limit break, and that's gonna be the game number 1.
Just off the top of my head, I was probably thinking this is like one of the worst matchups in the game.
It's tough for Duck. I wouldn't say it's the worst, because I've
definitely not the worst. It is all the Ganondorf matchups, you know. But I really don't know how Duck Hunt Dog. I guess at the very least he does have a field day with Cloud's recovery. But that can is probably easier to mess with Cloud's recovery. But on stage, like almost every interaction, you probably lose against this character, Cloud. Komorikiri trying to plug in his headset here. Played that entire last game with no sound.
Didn't need it, man. You can just kind of hear in your head the Genkai Koru. Raito, he just couldn't get any momentum that entire game. Komo was just having a heyday the entire time.
Dude, it's just him throwing out his big hitboxes on stage and pretty much Duck Hunt Dog trying to get the gunman out.
Well, you'll notice that Raito was playing super aggressive that game. He normally like plays a little passive aggressive because he has to. It's like if he doesn't, then Komo's just gonna get a limit for free. Like you can throw out all those hitboxes, all those projectiles, but they come out kind of slowly, so it gives Komo enough time to charge his limit just a little bit before he has to put up the shield. Maybe he just needs like a smaller stage to play with. Or a bigger one. Komo's thinking about his ban.
I mean, what do you ban against Duck Hunt Dog?
Honestly, you got me. I feel like Cloud just kind of thrives in
I'm thinking maybe Battlefield. You want to... I mean, if anything, he's going to last a little bit longer on Battlefield. The can having the platform can kind of annoying. On top of that, the blast zone's very, very deep, so Cloud just finds himself really deep down there. He might not be able to recover. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to go back to Town and City. The thing is with this stage, the reason like Duck Hunt's like this is because you said, what can he kill with? Well, up air can kill, and when the ceiling's small enough, you actually get that kill off. Going in here into game number 2. Raito again putting on the offensive so that Komo doesn't get time to get any limit. Nice catch. I love that setup coming from the trick shot. Look at that jab off of it. That's the projectiles. You see Komo playing super defensive, waiting for Raito to make the something. You see that he committed to like setting up one of his traps, and Komo immediately went in there and started applying pressure.
The hard part of this match is even though the can is a very, very good item, it's really easy. All you gotta do is cross it up, man. Then all of a sudden Raito has to hit it in the opposite direction. That's not always easy. You can't always get to the can to hit it in the opposite direction. So you can pretty much neutralize it by just switching sides, which is honestly easier said than done. Sometimes you don't want to give up stage control.
See all these edge guards coming from Raito. You know, he sets up so his can allows him to cover some options, get some option selects out of there. Well, I like Komo, you know, not coming to the full cross slash there, because he's going to see if he can like mix them up.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get away with the single one and not get punished. I think if he had delayed the second hit, knowing that, I don't know, it had a lot of mind game interactions going on right there.
It's a guessing game. It's like, will he, won't he? He's applying pressure with that back air. He's staying on that platform, catches him with the up air, like kind of like the.
Dude, he's not even, he doesn't even want limit. He doesn't care. Dude, he could have just charged limit for free. He just chose not to.
Hello?
You saw him start charging it, then he stopped. He's like, all right, I'm gonna handicap myself so it's a closer matchup.
It's not like I wouldn't say it's like a handicap. I think he used like a mind. Oh,
what is the mind
really
game?
Bad.
What do you lose? I guess you fall a little faster when you have it, but like, what is it?
Well, like maybe force your opponent to think that, oh, I can go for an edge guard because I don't have limit, but then just get limit from getting hits. I don't know. I'm pulling it for something. I'm drawing that stuff.
Take your word for it, Austin. All right, there's the can. Like I said, off stage. As usual, Cloud has to be very, very careful.
He used the can to cover like the middle of the stage when he went low. He just tried to recover low. So the option that Komo had to go for was try to go high, but I think he already expended his double jump, so he was just kind of trapped.
Of course, whenever you hit that can, you have to wait a little bit before you can actually fire it again.
And Raito setting up that can. He's going to open him up with that dash attack. Almost got limit again.
You see Raito always trying to get on the right side of the can. Always trying to make sure the can is in between him and Cloud. Even after he gets hit away, he's always moving towards the grab tray, towards it.
There he goes, trying to. You see him respecting that can. Raito has such good control of the trick shot. Another wild gunman. That's all Raito can do. He's got to just run those projectiles as fast as he can. The can get used against him. Good use of Komorikiri. Using his opponent's weapon against that. There it is. You called it out, man.
Finally. That feels good. See, that's why I commentate, man. For things like that.
Cross slash?
Just to be right.
Just to be correct.
That one time.
Does it feel good to be correct?
All right, man. We got to talk
about
that
one time.
we got to talk about this Cloud Duck Hunt Dog matchup, dude. This is just not looking too pretty. He was able to close this stock out in that last match, but for the most part, again, Komorikiri seeming very, very calm on stage. Doesn't look like he's ever on the ropes, ever back to the wall, man. He's just doing Cloud stuff.
Raito just looks like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place in this match. I feel like it's so hard for him to get any momentum going. And Raito is actually going to switch characters. Like, I mean, I commend him for doing it. He has to. Just Duck Hunt is not working. He's going to try the Lucina out. I mean, Lucina's pretty good against Cloud as well.
Lucina's pretty good.
A lot of people sleep on her.
Period. Hard stop, man.
A pause.
I think no matter what happens here, it's probably going to be we're going to have an easier time than playing Duck Hunt. I've actually never seen Raito Lucina, though. Have you ever seen him?
I think I've seen him use it in friendlies before. But I'm sure he's supposed to out in tournaments. Trying to get that jab into a dance on the blade. Now, the difference between Lucina and Marth is that, like, obviously she uses the zippers, but she has a little bit more stronger knockback on the whole base of the switch. Yes. And, you know, he's going to catch that landing with yet another cross slash. Raito, I feel like there's just, he seems a little bit outmatched.
Yeah, of course, a very common partner for Komorikiri in doubles, MK Leo. He knows at least Marth inside and out. So that chances over in the Lucina matchup. Again, he's just looking very comfortable. Never seems to be, never really seems to have his back against the wall, man. Neutral almost seemingly always having stage control here. Raito always in a disadvantaged stage.
Trying to get back off stage. That dolphin slash. He's waiting for. Oh, he wanted him to walk into that.
He was trying to end this one quick. He's like, we got to move on, man.
3-0 and a handshake. That's what he wanted. I feel like Komo might go for like a. Nah, he's gonna play it safe.
Does he have a jump? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Raito like touched the stage very briefly. He does double jump back. That's the back here. Okay, this could be the turnaround Raito needs. It's a kill.
109. That's could be worse, I suppose. On top of that, does have some rage.
I don't know. In this game, I feel like if you as long as your stocks are tied, you need to bring it back.
Dropping shield line across that. He needs to. I guess the main thing here is we try to get Cloud off stage, but instead finds himself off stage in that blast zone. Raito will go down.
I mean, what can you do?
Komorikiri.
I mean, Komo was just playing pretty on point. Like, he was just not